What if I told you your personal data could be stolen to steal an election? This is Kenya News Update today. In the next 4 minutes, you'll discover how a political party in Ivory Coast is allegedly harvesting voter information, and why this could determine who holds power in one of Africa's most important democracies. Meet the PDCI-RDA, the main opposition party in Ivory Coast. For decades, they've battled the ruling RHDP party for control. But today, they're sounding the alarm on something far more dangerous than political rivalry. They're accusing RHDP supporters of carrying out a massive, fraudulent collection of voters' personal data ahead of crucial legislative elections. This isn't just politics as usual. This is digital warfare. And here's what makes this so terrifying in a country still healing from civil war, where elections have sparked violence before. The integrity of the voter roll isn't just paperwork, it's the foundation of peace. But here's the twist nobody's talking about. This data collection isn't happening in some shadowy backroom. According to PDCI-RDA officials, it's happening in plain sight. Supporters of the ruling party are allegedly going door to door, community to community, collecting names, ID numbers, and personal details under the guise of voter registration assistance. They're not just gathering information, they're building a weapon. And then something shocking happened. The opposition discovered that this data wasn't matching official Electoral Commission records, duplicate entries, ghost voters, people registered in districts where they don't live. It was a digital ghost army being created voter by voter. Here's the part that will blow your mind. In a country of 30 million people where every vote counts, even a few thousand fraudulent registrations could swing entire constituencies. The legislative elections aren't just about seats in parliament, they're about control of the nation's future. And someone is trying to rig the game before it even begins. But here's what makes this so personal. Imagine you're a market trader in Abidjan, a farmer in Yamoussoukro, a student in Bouaké. You want your voice heard, you want to choose your leaders, but someone has already decided your vote doesn't matter. They've taken your identity and turned it into a political weapon. Your name, your ID number, your right to choose stolen before you even reach the ballot box. For 9 years, Ivory Coast has worked to rebuild trust after post-election violence tore the nation apart. Now that fragile peace hangs in the balance. Some say this is just opposition politics. Others say it's the beginning of electoral theft. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to admit. If the voter roll is compromised, the election results are already decided. The controversy is spreading like wildfire. Social media is flooded with accusations. Community leaders are warning their people. And the Electoral Commission. They're caught in the middle trying to verify claims while preparing for elections that could determine Ivory Coast's path for the next decade. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about Ivory Coast, it's about democracy across Africa. From Guinea to Central African Republic to Somalia, nations are watching. If data fraud can steal an election here, it can happen anywhere. But here's the final twist. The opposition isn't just complaining, they're documenting. They're collecting evidence. They're building their own case. And they're warning the world, watch what happens in Ivory Coast, because tomorrow it could be your democracy under attack. Do you think data collection is the new frontier of election rigging? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news from across Africa.